So I've tried twice to get the introduction to this game, and it didn't work. So, how about we just get started then? It's a pretty ridiculous introduction. It makes absolutely no sense. It kind of makes sense, not really. So, let's start a new game.
Having cheated death during the night of shooting stars, you find yourself as far from your village of Sweetwater as old Falagar's magic could take you. 3 years have passed while Falagar imparted what knowledge he could to train you in your chosen professions. But the time came at last when he could teach you no more, and you have ventured into the world to seek your fame and fortune. Now, a world away from your lost home, you have stumbled across evidence of a terrible conspiracy involving a new religious cult. 5 letters from King Roland to his wife Catherine, and a letter from the King of the Devils to a wicked traitor named Sulman have turned up in an abandoned goblin camp. Your fate seems inextricably bound to these letters and that awful night, and your role in the events to come may be larger than anyone could imagine. The tools you have are but a small sum of gold, your wits, and a lot of potential. The roads ahead are infinite, and all the choices are yours to make. So choose wisely. Good luck.
Okay, so first off, I'm going to mention that this scene you see right here kind of, sort of looks like the entrance to New Sorpigal, the first town, but not really. It's probably a mock-up design, or maybe even a prototype design, I don't know. Quick Start would just send us on our way, and we don't want to do that. We're going to create party. I'm going to leave the faces and voices, you know, where they're at, but I am going to change the names, because there's some people that would obviously make more sense for who we're going to be changing to. Let's see. Let's take a look at what we've got here. I'm going to be leaving the classes alone as well. So basically, we've got a paladin, an archer, a cleric, and a sorcerer here. Obviously, the paladin is going to be attacking and doing some minor magic work. The archer attacks from range, does physical attacking and some minor magic work. Cleric is obviously mostly for healing. Sorcerer, obviously, whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't need to explain this stuff to you. Anyways, we'll remove the things we don't need. Let's see, how does it... Okay, that's what I thought. I guess it's... Yep. Okay. Let's see, reducing the things we don't need. Which is... Okay. So I reduced everyone's luck as far as it'll go. I've reduced the personality of the ones that don't use it, and the intellect of the ones that don't use it. Let's see, we want to increase everybody's primary statistic. Well, to 20. Going to raise their secondary ones like that. Let's see. I'm going to make sure everyone has at least 13 endurance. Let's see. Let's increase your speed to 13. Let's increase your speed to 13. Yours to 11. Yours to 15. Increase your accuracy to 11. Yours to 13 and yours to 13. Increase your might to 13. Increase your might to 11. And we have 5 points left. So let's... Can't think of anything in particular that's going to be really, really useful. Why don't we increase... your accuracy to 13, and we'll put 3 more points into what? Ah, well, let's just put 2 more points into your speed, and then we'll put another point into your might or something. I don't know. Anyways, Paladin here is going... It starts with sword and spirit magic. I'm going to give him... let's see. Secondary skills I want him to have aren't here. So we'll give him... It's kind of difficult to make this decision. I'm leaning towards shield and chain. For my archer here, I want axe and disarm trap. For my cleric, I want to give her mind and meditation. For my sorcerer, I want to give water magic and meditation. As for names, it was hard coming up with a name for a paladin because all the paladins that I have in the other games that I played were horses. And this guy is obviously not a horse, he's a person. Because horses are not people. Especially not Chester. So the closest approximations I have are either going to be Rudy, or Chaz, depending on which version of the game you're playing. Or, strangely enough, the one I'm going to pick, Roy. As for the archer, well, wait. Oh, dang it, do I actually have to hit enter? Okay. As for the archer, all the archers in Shining Force 1 and 2 and CD don't have magic. But there's one person in particular who uses a bow and has magic. And let's see if I spell her name properly. Belinu. Oh wait, hang on. Enter. Okay. As for the cleric, that's a tough one. I mean, considering it's gonna be female, I've got what? I could pick Sarah. I could pick Karna. I could pick Chris. I could pick Mayfair for that matter. I think I'm going to. I like that name, Mayfair. As for the sorcerer, well, there's only one choice for sorcerer. Everybody knows that there's only one choice for a sorcerer, and that's Tyrin. You all knew this was coming. You had to have. If you didn't, I don't understand how you don't. Anyways, going on. This is New Sorpigal. If I stay standing here long enough, I'll probably wind up getting ambushed, or not ambushed, but there'll be some enemies that are come towards us. Anyways, we can look at our current quests, and we have a quest to show Solman's letter to Andover, Potbello, and New Sorpigal. Solman's letter is this thing. You can read it for somebody else. I'm not reading that. Anyways, I'm going to equip this guy with the stuff. Does he... Ooh. Why... You don't need that. A ring of intellect. You can use a ring of intellect. I'll just equip him with stuff and give him his bless spell book. Let's see. What's your ring do? It's a fine ring. It does nothing. I made a blue potion. It restores spell points.
Yes.
That was the static charge spell. It doesn't really matter. Give her that. Your ring does nothing. Remove fear and first aid. Basically useless spells. That's a red potion. It heals you of 10 HP. Give her mace there. Flame arrow. Stupid. Cold beam. Less stupid.
Okay.
Made another red potion. Equip you with that. And your fine ring does nothing. Wow, I got a lot of really bad rings. Okay. First things first, we're not showing the letter to Andover Potbello yet. We're going to go over here. No. Yes. We're going to go over here first to this
Greetings
house.
and salutations.
Guild of the South
Thank you.
membership.
Greetings and salutations.
Elemental
Thank
Guild
you.
membership. I'm not accepting the quests yet because I don't want to. I have a fame of 1, and I have no reputation. It's 0 right now. Now, the reason why I did that right there is because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm jumping. Let's see. Okay, I'm out of uses of that well. Basically, there's a well in basically all of the games that will increase your luck to 15, and it recharges after a short amount of time. I'm going to be able to use that again later. But you see this other well over here? I found 100 gold. It's pretty pointless, but whatever. But now I can go in here.
Hello, how are you?
And buy the Buccaneers Lair membership. I can go in here and get the Blade's End membership. Yes, I know I'm going fast, but I don't feel like making this a tutorial. Now that I have 50 gold and memberships to 4 different places, Elemental Guild, Self Guild, Buccaneers Lair, and Blade's End, I can come in here, find Andover Potbellow, show him the letter, and we get 1,000 gold. And a little bit of experience, too. And then he's like, didn't I already pay you? Whatever, blah, blah, blah. He gives us a quest. There's an abandoned temple of Ba nearby that he wants a candelabra from them. And, well, I'm not going to go do that just yet. I'm going to pick up a couple of horseshoes first. And let's see, did we get... I don't think they gave us experience for that first quest. Everybody needs at least 1,000, and we don't have nearly that. One thing I am going to do is get a sweet new sword for my paladin. That fountain gives 10 might temporarily to anybody. If he has at least 30, he can come up here and pull the sword from the stone. And it's a two-handed sword, admittedly, so he has shield skill for apparently no reason. But he now does 10 to 26 damage, which is, like, more than enough. Okay. Now, we showed Andover Potbellow the letter, but now we have a new quest. Bring Solmon's letter to Regent Wilbur Humphrey at Castle Ironfist. That is our next destination. Well, it'll be our next destination in a moment. Now that I have a little bit of cash...
What are you looking at?
Now that I think about it, despite having a little bit of cash, I don't want to do that just yet. Technically, what I want to do is I want to get merchant for my paladin here, but I'm going to go ahead and go. It's only 25 gold. Okay, now we're in Castle Ironfist area thing. There's a couple more horseshoes. Is this a house?
Greetings and salutations.
Yes, there's an armorer in here, but we don't need an armorer. Over here, Berserker's Fury membership. That's nice.
Ready to learn something new?
Bow. I really want that. I want to buy bow skill for everybody. I want to skirt away from the edge of this place because there's enemies that I don't want to mix it up with just yet. Followers of Ba, that sort of thing. I'm coming up here specifically for one purpose, and that is to come in here.
Oh, who goes there?
Master Nikolai Ironfist.
Now we don't want to talk
Prince and heir to the throne of Enroth.
We don't want to talk to Nikolai Ironfist. We want to show the letter to Regent. Well, he is the Regent. Whatever. Anyways, he shows us the letter. I show him the letter. He gives us 5,000 gold, and yeah, and some experience. I think we get a bunch of experience for this too. Anyways, we can get a quest to find Lord Kilburn's shield, and we can get a quest for turning everybody into Crusaders, which will be nice eventually. Yeah, we got 3,000 experience for doing that. Which actually is enough to get us to level 3, but we don't want to train yet because, well, that costs gold. And we have other things to do with our gold. For the moment, one of the things I want to do mostly is spend 1,500 in order to get bow skill for everybody. Yeah, I'm not even going to show you the enemies. I'm just going to get away from them. They're following me, oh no.
Ready to learn something new?
So, bow skill for you?
That will be useful.
Bow skill for
That
you.
will be useful.
Bow skill for
That will
you.
be useful.
Now I'm going to come over here, I believe, the Eagle's Eye.
Looking for a weapon?
What do you have special? Ooh. What I'm going to buy are this precision bow, an elven bow, and a longbow.
Come again?
The precision bow is going to my archer. The longbows are... Whoops. I put it in his own inventory. Whoops. Like that, and you get the weaker bow. And now we have bows for everybody. Now I'm running back to New Sorpigal. A bit more loaded down, I guess you could say. Now, one of the things we got was a membership to this place right here, Buccaneer's Lair. But they're only open from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. So we'll just wait until 6 p.m. there.
Look who's here.
And buy all the skills we want.
Couldn't be
Merchant for
without it.
everybody, just because.
Wouldn't be without it.
I want to get identify item
Wouldn't
for
be
him.
without it.
And perception
Wouldn't be
for
without
her.
it.